Hello again, YouTube. This is the truth, man, giving you the truth. I'm gonna have to change my off day. I need a day to kind of reset the algorithm, so-called, by not making videos every single day. And I was gonna take today off until I found the news that Deion Sanders allegedly is leaving Jackson State to go and become the coach at Colorado for $5 million. And like I told somebody, that's only a 10% raise. And really, that $5 million he could have made on his own doing commercials, maybe trying to land a movie deal, so on and so forth. But this goes to show you what I'm talking about on this one. Black celebrities. Listen, man. And I know what I'm about to say is very risky, but I'm not worried about it, because what's the worst thing that happened to me? My soul is redeemed. I'm a believer. This ain't no fairy tale. The Most High ain't no fairy tale. So he either gonna protect me or he gonna bring me home. Win-win. So I want to talk about black celebrities, and I want to say this. I don't know if 100% of them, if what I'm about to say is going to apply to 100% of them. I know LeBron is pretty good, but I'm pretty sure LeBron is limited as well as to what he can do and say. You know, it's called controlled opposition. And how that works many ways. Like, just because a person says something doesn't mean that is what they down with in real life, for real. So when we heard the speeches of Deion, I can't lie, I was like, man, Deion Sanders must be a real dude, man, all this, all that. And like I said, if he says, nah, this hearsay, I'm staying at Jackson State, I'll delete the videos. I will. But if he goes on to leave Jackson State for Colorado to build the other side, if you will, it's not like there's not a race war or anything, but let's be honest, you have white people, you have black people, not the same, okay? Not the same. So with us knowing that, we all, including Snoop Dogg and maybe even some of those celebrities that I'm gonna speak of, we're like, yeah, finally we get to do something. And now look, what happened, Deion? Them powers, them peoples told you, well, your work is done over there. We're gonna have them Colorado offer you their position and you're gonna take it. This is why my main subject is black celebrities, but I'm going to talk about a lot of things on this video. This is why, if you want leaders, here's what you got to do. You got to let common folk become the leaders. You got to let people who might not have that much money, might not have the best cars, best clothes, but they're charismatic, and then protect them. That's the only way. You can't get bought out. You got to be like, look, I'm going to take what I could get. I'm not being bought. That's the only way. You know? But if you taking buyouts from them peoples, now again, I'm finna say something. In ancient times, ancient civilizations described the Anunnaki, certain groups through the times, as being tall, pale-skinned, with blue eyes. Now Venus / the serpent / the devil. Even if you listen to the song by Bananarama, how do they describe her? Black as the night with crystal eyes. Think about that for a minute, man. If this stuff wasn't true, then why would the Bible say heaven and earth is going to pass away? This thing is so deep that he had to recreate the heavens, and he going to have to recreate the earth. He had to change the whole structure and put a bubble in between so that they couldn't come up there and the people up there couldn't go down there. That's in the scripture. If you read the parable of the rich man and Lazarus. So when you dealing with these black celebrities in a world and in a country that you already know don't accept us like that, your antennas should go up anyways. I've been thinking about this today, like, Think about it, man. Think about all the rich black celebrities through the generation, through the last 100 years. And think about the ones who did a little more. What happened to them? What happened to Martin Luther King? What happened to Malcolm X? What happened to Sam Cooke? What happened to those? It was always something. Either it was, what happened to Fred Hampton? Mysterious things always happen. And mysterious things gonna continue to happen until the Most High physically stops it or ends the world as we know it. And I ain't even, like I said, I ain't even plan on making videos today, but this is just, I'm gonna tell you like this. With this Shanquella Robinson, with the, what's her name, Kanisha Washington, with this Deion Sanders stuff, throw me in there. I could throw myself in there with how they did me in that all-black correctional facility. It wasn't all of them, but it was some of them. It wasn't all. And this is what this brings me to the point I'm making. Don't completely lose hope. Just those celebrities, forget about that. They not gonna leave. You gotta form from the ground. You gotta form from the ground. And let me disclaimer, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm a righteous man. I'm not a deviant. I'm not a sexual deviant. I'm not gonna do anything deviant. Never have, never will. I'm not gonna do anything violent to anyone that is not posing a threat to me. So if any of these things happen, please investigate. Because they've been watching me pretty close. And these other YouTubers, man, listen. 100,000 subscribers, 200,000. None of y'all ain't gonna be the leader that I am. I'm gonna just tell you flat out. Nobody on YouTube. Nobody. That includes everybody. Now what? Now what? Y'all, listen. I could look and tell how you move. And the things you say, you not gonna be the one, sir. None of y'all. And I like some of y'all. But it's just the fact of, if you were the one, you would be more helpful to others. You're not helpful to others because you're not the one. You care about yourself, just like Deion. That's the mindset they put in you. Them peoples. See, what did the Most High teach you though? It is more blessed to what? Give than to what? Receive. See? So when you stand before God, Deion, just remember, you could have really made a difference down there in Jackson, man. I thought about moving there a couple times myself. But here's one problem, one thing that stops me. One thing that stops me, one main thing. And this is not a slap on any, remember, only hit dogs should be hollering. This is not a slap on everybody down there. One thing I noticed about Mississippi is some of those people down there that I know, and then some of the people that I've seen, too scared of white people. Everybody, people is people. You shouldn't fear no people. But they do down there. You know, let's just be honest with it. And it ain't all of them, but it's enough of them for you not to be able to make a difference. But what was weird was they was rallying behind Deion. They was going to give him the keys to the city. But he didn't want them. And as usual, niggas/ninjas did what? Start stealing out of his son's truck, stealing from him. See, that's a problem too. See, y'all trying to live like scavengers. And that's one reason why people don't respect us like that. Because there's too many of us trying to live like scavengers. You have the same educational opportunities as everybody else, and instead you want to walk around sagging your pants, stringy hair, sizing other black dudes up, messing with dudes' girls and think that stuff is cute, shooting at guys for words on the social media. You acting like you think, see, this was weird. In white culture, most parts of Asian culture, Latino culture, every other culture, it's not cool to be savage. It's very strongly frowned upon. Not in ours, though. Not in ours, though. A lot of us, we go to school and we want to play. They want to argue with the teachers. But then 10 years from now, you're going to be begging for change, getting mad at people for not giving you their hard-earned money. And they shouldn't. In most cases, they shouldn't. Because if you are able-bodied, you have the same opportunity to go out here and get your own money. See? But what do most people do? We are trained to respect these celebrities and these rich people more than we respect the actual leaders in society. We look at them like, because they might not have as much money sometimes, not to listen to them. And then you listen to somebody that's on strings like a puppet. Oh, yes, sir. Okay, I'm going to Colorado. Oh, yes, sir. What about Travis Hunter, man? What about him? #1 recruit in the nation comes to your school out of respect and love for you, and you abandon him like that? That's not good. And I'm going to tell y'all something, man. I don't really trust people like that anyway. But a lot of the events, even going back to the last couple jobs that I had, with some of the people, not good. Not good. A lot of the good people who would work together, stand together, and help each other are forced to guard themselves and their resources from these string puppet niggas. You want me to call them ninjas? Why not? Ninjas. But see, y'all already know how I think. There's a difference between blacks and niggas. Niggas gonna tear up everything that blacks build. Niggas gonna steal everything that blacks buy. So if you think you gonna be around these scavengers, you in for a treat. And then you have people like me and Charleston White that are telling the truth. And these little fruitcake dudes want to kill people for words. You doing they work, man. You might as well go get your little white hood yourself and bring all of that stuff right on back, because you doing that work. You in the streets taking people only kid away out of jealousy, trying to record somebody fighting. And then some of the way these dudes was looking, it was just irritating me, man, because I done worked in jails. I done worked in the halfway house. I done worked in the detention center. I done worked at the welfare building. I done seen a lot of these guys in action without their boys, Without a gun, a lot of them just ain't got it. They just ain't got it. So, again, like a lot of people, you got people like me that be wanting to work together, give ourselves a fighting chance business-wise. But you got too many ninjas who won't even buy from black people, but they'll buy from anybody else and be in there, what's up, my friend, trying to talk like I'm you, man. I could just, wow. But then I don't want to buy nothing. This store stank. You was just in a store that real life stank. I don't smell nothing. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Because see, ninjas gonna invent reasons to be destructive in their own communities, not to succeed, to live off women. Women, listen, biblically, women should not just live off men unless they pregnant or nursing young children. They should contribute somehow. But men shouldn't live off women, definitely. But they do it every day. Of course you gonna lay the pipe a little stronger. You ain't working nowhere. You don't work. Of course. Of course, y'all think they sold such a much. Cause some dudes be tired and really don't be thinking about it. So they might still have good performances, but they gonna have bad ones too. These no working dudes, they gonna be slanging wing ding. Slanging it. Dude, are you a man or are you a mouse? Cause you know how mice be. They invite theyself to your house and your food and everything else. A man gets his own house, his own dwelling. And if he's unable to do so, that's different. Like if you have some type of element, we're not talking about you. We're talking about able-bodied ninjas. Who, let me see something, man. I'm getting dark. Who just rather just live off of women. Live by, I see them all the time. Stop looking me in my face, man. Trying to size me up like you finna take something. That's how a lot of them get down. You listening to all these rappers who on strings too, telling you to do this stuff, talking like this stuff is glorified. Listen, the only rap that these dudes should be saying is, yeah, I did this, I grew up like this, but you do this. They be trying, it's like they getting paid to send a false image and a false message, man. Hey, I'm Sambo. Nice to meet you. Sambos. You know how Sambo, see, this is what y'all don't understand about the whole Uncle Tom Sambo thing. Uncle Tom wasn't the sellout. Sambo was. See, y'all need to read. What happened was Uncle Tom actually helped them escape. He went to Sambo, Sambo didn't go along with it, and Sambo told on him, and Sambo offered to whip him himself. See, y'all don't know the story. Y'all think Uncle Tom, so they call people Uncle Toms, who they think is sellouts because they don't read. I call people Sambo, and you'll hear me saying, what's his name, Sergeant Peterson, or whatever, Peterson from Soldier Story. Like even the movie Soldier Story. If you watch the movie Soldier Story, you're going to see that Sarge wasn't the one that was bad. Sarge was just frustrated at how they weren't taking advantage of the opportunity that they were given. And he had weird measures and weird ways of showing it. But the real problem, people, was CJ and Peterson. And Peterson, I call dudes Petersons Petersons are the ones that'll kill another black just because you don't agree with him or understand his methods. You're a Peterson type of nigga. Y'all need to watch. Everybody should watch the Soldier Story. So when they investigating, and Howard Rollins' character couldn't figure out the whole time he trying to make himself believe that those white soldiers was the one that killed Sarge, when the whole time it was Peterson. Y'all need to watch that movie, man. That movie is deep. When you understand stuff, Soldier Story is a deep movie, man. I know I can look at it. Sarge wasn't the problem. The problem was CJ. CJ reminded me of the black people who just want to play around and don't understand nothing. And then when you confront them, they try to act like they're a victim. That's CJ. Peterson, though. Peterson the whole time. Remember the scene, those of you who saw it, where Sarge was friendly, trying to pat him. He said, "Get your hands off of me." Peterson type of ninjas. So, don't trust these black celebrities, man. Nothing against them. I like watching them. Martin, I still watch Martin, the sitcom. Nothing against them. Just when it comes to being led, they not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. They're limited. They're puppet. They on strings. And if they try to, they're gonna end up, who knows what Michael Jackson, I heard some rumors about things Michael Jackson was trying to do. I heard rumors about things with Prince. You know, I heard rumors with things with Kevin Samuels. A lot of different people. But you gotta understand, man. If you want leaders, you got to raise up leaders from common people and protect them. 100,000 strong. Anywhere they go, we got to check all these buildings. 200,000 strong. But it won't happen. Because most of y'all, you don't even like other black people. You don't. Like the black people I don't like, it's not because they black. It's because of what they do and say. But some of y'all, ain't nobody did nothing to you and you don't like black people. Every time we see you, you with everybody else. And I don't care who you grew up with. That's an excuse. When you judge people, you're supposed to judge people individually. I don't care if you grew up in California. I don't care if you grew up in Arizona or Seattle, Washington. It don't matter. You still supposed to judge individually. Because if you're honest with yourself, other races done got you too. So when you start forming whatever you gonna form, it should be people of all nationalities. That's how heaven is. But anyway, I'm done with this. I could say a whole lot more, but I'm just gonna close. I'm gonna watch what I say. It's just the truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. See y'all tomorrow.